everyone, welcome to Sandra's Sensations. Thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And everybody that keeps coming back, you know I love you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and the comments. Just keep them coming. It really does make my day. Okay, I've got a 10 by 20 canvas in front of me with black acrylic already down. It's mixed 50% black, 50% Floetrol, no water, no silicone. And I've got a mixture of colors. I'm just using up stuff that I already had pre-mixed. So I can tell you there's a couple of neons in here. And most of them are going to be Arteza paints, mixed 50% acrylic paint, 50% Floetrol. Alrighty. I'm going to just wing it tonight. I think I want to do a swiped tree. I've seen lots of trees done recently, and I thought I'm going to give it a try. I did a Christmas tree, and that was a huge hit, so maybe this one will be too. Okay, let's do this. Now, I do have a split cup I need to mention. This is coming in the mail to you, not this cup exactly, but very similar, to a very cool lady. Her name is Dawn, and her channel is Amethyst Moon Studios. Go check her out. She's a very neat lady, and this is on the way. Now I'm in Vancouver, BC. She's in like Chicago, so it's probably going to take 2 weeks to get to her, but can't wait to see what you create, Dawn. Alrighty, so let's do this. I'm going to first swipe down a couple of colors, just because I like to put some color in my background before I do some crazy things. So there's some bright pink. How about some bright orange too? And I think I'm going to put a little bit of blue and green towards the top too. No real rhyme or reason to my coloring. I'm just doing what I do. Put a little bit of my metallic. This is definitely the liquid metal green. Okay, I think put some down here as well. And I got some regular yellow, Arteza's yellow. I'll put that down here and up in here. I'll go a little bit of dark green, not very much. It's actually, I think, a sap green. It's the actual technical color for it. And let's swipe that through and see how we like it. I'm going to do some white as a swipe because I want to lighten up that black background. Might be a mistake, but I don't think so. I think it will turn out really pretty. So the white is Saks Titanium White, 50% acrylic, 50% Floetrol, and a little bit of water to thin it out. And let's just give it a little bit of a swipe. I'm going to go this way this time. I usually go lengthwise, but not this time. Make it a little different. Now I'm just lightly swiping over. And this sheet I'm using is actually made on a 3D printer. And Greg actually put Sandra's Sensations along the bottom of it. That's pretty cool. And it works really well for swiping. Well, so far so good here with the cells. And my dark background is definitely lightening up as we go here. Need a little bit more white in there. Now, I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend and they're staying home, staying safe, everybody's staying healthy so we can beat this crazy COVID. And I'm happy to say my mom, who is in a care home, assisted living, in poor health, is getting her first vaccination in the building, which is awesome. Because unfortunately, if my mom was to get COVID, it would not be a good outcome. Okay. Trying not to make a big mess here, but I always do. And I will try not to have a blooper. That's a goal for my evening. No bloopers, Sandy. You can do it. Okay. So I got my background down. I'm going to give it a little bit of a torch. Now I like to stretch my cells out a little bit, and I'm not so crazy about the thick white there, so I'm just going to tilt this a little bit just to move some paint. Stretch the cells. And we'll start doing this painting. Not a lot of movement, just a little bit. Okay. Love that. Okay, let's do that a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my rag that I put around my waist so I wouldn't forget it, and I forgot where it was. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself and go, you're okay, you can handle this. Okay, I'm just gonna set it right there where I can see it. Okay, now let's do some drizzling. So what I have in mind is to do a drizzle tree. That's what I have in my brain, a drizzle tree. So we'll see if it works. It could be a super, super colorful tree. Kind of looks like a stick man right now, doesn't it? I should say a stick lady, she's pink. Maybe I should have added some more Floetrol to this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Getting a bit more up top here. Oh, it's warm in here again. Greg must have had the heat on while I was at work. You know how guys are in the chilly weather? They get a little wussy. And once again, here I'm going to get myself in trouble because, yes, Greg's the one that edits my videos for me. I can't talk my way out of that comment. Okay, let's stick with that for now for the pink. Now let's get some orange down here. I'm just lucky he loves me, you guys. He'll probably tease me about my silly comments. But he's also a man that if I was cooking at night, having a hot flash, he'll turn the AC on that's beside him and freeze his butt off just to cool me down. So I think I'll keep him. He's a good guy. And he's the one that makes these awesome split cups on the 3D printer. Because I'm a little bit technically challenged. Okay, this is going to be a bright painting. Now I know it doesn't look much like tree branches right now, but I do have a plan in mind. Let's just use our imaginations. And I don't know if you guys have had a chance to go and check out my friend Moose Crazy's channel, The Flowing Canvas. She does this really cool star flower bloom that turns out it's with pretty jewel colors, and it's just really nice looking painting. I think I've seen her do 2 of them so far, and they're just awesome. So if you get a chance, drop by her channel and check it out. She's a growing channel like me. And because we're such awesome ladies, we gotta help each other out, right? Now this is the metallic green going down. This is the liquid metal. So it's a tiny bit thicker, which I usually find with most of the metallics, they're usually a little bit thicker. Okay, do we have enough coloring down? I don't have this pink yet. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a swipe and see what it's doing. I didn't put any white down yet either, did I? Let's do that. Then I'll swipe it. Okay. Now I've got some plastic pieces cut up, just little tiny ones. I'm going to first do my trunk, dipping a piece of plastic in my swipe, and I'm going to go from the bottom up. Give it a wipe off here. Grab some more paper towel. Okay, now let's see how we do with some branches here. Looking good so far. Gonna need to get some more paper towel. The kid just flicked paint on my neck doing that. That's funny. Okay. I'm going to go over that one more time here. How are we doing, you guys? You think it's looking like a tree? I sure think it does. A very whimsical tree. I really like how those greens and yellows flowed down at the bottom here. That's going to work well for grass and stuff. I'm just picking a couple areas that I feel like I can just keep adding to. Okay, now let's get some dark green happening. Let that sit for a minute and do its thing. I don't have very much of this left, but I'll have enough, I think, to create what I want to create. Okay, let's see how that goes here. Amazing what you can do with a little bit of plastic, a little bit of paint, some of that awesome Floetrol. do I want to give it a little bit of a torch? I think so. Let's see what it's doing. I'm going to use one of my smaller pieces here and go here. I'm going to grab some black. And you know, I'm doing this without putting my glasses on my eyes. On my head this whole time. Wow, it's amazing what this painting looks like when you have your glasses on. Okay, now let's finish this off with a little bit of yellow. I'm going to go with this yellow. I'm just going to use my stick, I think. No, I'm going to use my piece of plastic. I'm just going to do a couple drizzles. What did I do with my plastic? There it is, blending in on the table. A bit more weight. Alrighty, do I get more green and add it up there? What do we think? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to. Okay, let's go with some sap green. I gotta sit aside here. I know you're gonna say, she's crazy, adding more color. There's a method to my madness. And that's the fun of art. You can create as you go. Doesn't really have to be planned. Okay, this should be good for some green. And put a little bit of yellow up there too. Drizzle it around. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Now I'm going to take my little, it's just the bottom of a plastic paint cup, and I'm going to draw some leaf patterns. And all that coloring that I just swiped. And everybody's sitting back going, oh, she's wrecking it. Nah, I'm just making it look more like a tree. All right. I am calling that masterpiece done. No more messing around with it. I'm going to leave it as is. There's one spot right here that I feel it needs some of that green. Pick up some of the yellow from the table. There we go. Much happier. Okay, I'm going to flip this beautiful tree around and show you what you can do with a bunch of colorful paint drizzled on. There we go. My mystical tree of the evening. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that turned out awesome. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit subscribe. Come back and watch another video. For sure, Greg will be putting one up right now for you to click on. Stick around and watch it. Thanks again, everyone.